The origins of the name James are shrouded in mystery, with multiple theories tracing its roots back to ancient civilizations. One theory suggests that the name is derived from the Hebrew name Yaakov, meaning supplanter, which was given to Jacob, one of the biblical patriarchs. According to this account, the name was later adopted by early Christians as a way to honor Saint James, one of Jesus' 12 apostles. Another theory proposes that the name is derived from the Greek name Iakobos, meaning supplanter or one who follows. This theory suggests that the name was brought to Europe by Greek settlers and later adopted by Latin speakers. The name's popularity in ancient Greece is evident in the many place names and mythological figures bearing the name. The earliest recorded uses of the name James date back to ancient Rome, where it appears as a Roman cognomen. The Roman historian Pliny the Elder mentions a man named Iacchus in his writings around 77 AD. Similarly, Christian writer Origen references a man named Jacobus, James, in one of his letters around 200 AD. Despite its ancient roots, the name James did not become widely popular in Europe until the Middle Ages. During this period, the name became associated with Christianity and was adopted by nobility as a symbol of piety and devotion. The name's popularity continued to grow throughout the centuries, eventually becoming one of the most common surnames in England by the 13th century. As we delve deeper into the history of the name James, it becomes clear that its enduring appeal is rooted in its rich cultural heritage. From biblical figures to medieval nobility, the name has played a significant role in shaping Western culture and identity. In Part 2, we will explore how the name James rose to prominence during the Middle Ages and examine its significance in medieval society. As Christianity spread throughout Europe during the Middle Ages, the name James gained popularity among the nobility. The Normans, who conquered England in 1066, brought with them their own French traditions and naming practices. James, or Jaime, as it was known in Old French, became a common name among the aristocracy, particularly among the nobles of Scotland, Wales, and Ireland. By the 13th century, James had become one of the most common surnames in England, often bestowed upon sons of royalty or high-ranking officials. The name's association with Christianity and its biblical origins made it a desirable choice for parents seeking to instill moral values in their children. Medieval society saw the name James as a symbol of nobility, faith, and virtue. The rise of surnames during this period also contributed to the proliferation of the name James. As families began to identify themselves with a fixed surname, James became a popular choice among those seeking to claim noble lineage or prestige. The name's association with royalty was further solidified by the numerous Scottish and English monarchs who bore the name, including King James I of England. As the Middle Ages drew to a close, the name James had become an integral part of Western culture, reflecting the growing influence of Christianity and the rising power of nobility. Its widespread adoption among the aristocracy set the stage for its enduring popularity in modern times, as we shall explore in Part 3, Variations in Evolution. As the centuries passed, the name James underwent subtle yet significant changes, reflecting shifting cultural attitudes towards naming practices. One of the earliest recorded variations is Jamie, which emerged during the Middle Ages as a colloquial or diminutive form of James. This informal usage became popular among Scottish and English commoners, particularly in the 14th century. The 17th and 18th centuries saw the rise of Jimmy, a more playful and affectionate variant that gained popularity among the working class. Meanwhile, Jem, often used as a nickname for James or Jacob, was favored by the gentry and nobility. These variations not only reflected social status but also geographical differences. Jamie remained prevalent in Scotland, while Jimmy and Jem were more common in England. In the 19th century, Jim emerged as a shortened form of James, often used among American settlers and laborers. This informal usage further blurred the line between formal and colloquial naming practices. As Western cultures became increasingly globalized, variations of the name James continued to evolve. Jamie, James, and Jameson, for instance, gained popularity in the 20th century. Throughout its evolution, the name James has remained a testament to humanity's enduring fascination with language and identity. From biblical roots to modern-day adaptations, this timeless classic continues to captivate us, symbolizing strength, loyalty, and resilience across cultures and generations. As we delve into the 21st century, it's astonishing to see how the name James has retained its timeless appeal. Despite the rise of unconventional naming trends and cultural influences from around the world, James remains a staple choice for parents seeking a classic and enduring moniker. One reason for this enduring popularity lies in the simplicity and elegance of the name. James is an uncomplicated yet refined choice that transcends fleeting fads and fleeting fashion. It's a name that exudes stability, reliability, and a sense of tradition, making it a comforting choice for families seeking to connect with their heritage. Another factor contributing to the name's longevity is its versatility. James has been adapted into various languages and cultures, from Jamie in Scotland to Jem in Ireland, Jimmy in America, and Jim in Australia. This adaptability has allowed the name to thrive across diverse communities, making it a unifying force that bridges cultural divides. Furthermore, the name James has become synonymous with excellence, integrity, and leadership. From historical figures like St. James the Greater to modern-day celebrities like James Dean and James Bond, the name has been associated with strong characters who embody these values. This connotation has contributed to its widespread appeal as parents seek to instill these qualities in their children. In conclusion, the name James is a timeless classic that continues to endure due to its simplicity, elegance, versatility, and cultural significance. As we look to the future, it's likely that this beloved name will remain a staple choice for generations to come, cementing its place as one of the most enduring names in human history.